Alright farmers, it's Friday the 22nd of December and we're back with some mods. So first up we've got the 40x120 implement shed. This is by Legacy Ag Lac, 8.13 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in the construction menu and under buildings and sheds. So there it is, 75,900 to buy. Now there is an option to change the colour if you want to on the right D-pad. There you are, fair enough. You go for whichever colour you like. Now, obviously, with it being a shed, you've got a bit of an open air area. There's some lights there, which is... Alright, where's that? Oh, they are. Is that a light switch? Yeah, it is. Alright, let's turn the lights on. So that does those two banks. So then we'll come over to this one here. Turn those on. Does those two. Oh, you can sort of like light half a shed and keep the one in the dark. Fair enough. Then we'll come over to this one and we've got a bit of a door on the go. So open up that. There you are. Indoor. A bit of a rack on the go as well. Although we've got some lights in here as well. There we are. We turn those on. I like it. I mean, it's just one of those simple buildings, sort of like the ones that you've made yourself. Sort of like simple framework covered with, I'm going to say, sort of like corrugated aluminium, that sort of thing. Yeah, I like it. Right, next up is the Modulo 32,000. This is by Mono Black LS Modding Team, 1.86 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under Animals. Now, as the name would suggest, it's got a 32,000 litre capacity. Now, with this, you can be able to transport milk and water. Just those two, so no slurry, nothing like that. Just your milk and the water. It's a 16 gram price tag. You can then change a few things. Well, you can change a couple of things on the colour. So you've got blue, red, green, or yellow. Does those parts, and then obviously rim colour. You can do your rims. Although with the yellow and the green, that looks like a Joskin Tranker or Joskin Tranker, however you pronounce that one. Ah, that's alright, that is. Right, next up is the Lizard K9 Dozer Blade. This is by Carl Farm, 6.2 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it under Levelers. Now, this needs a specific tractor to go with it. Yeah, we'll just say that from the start. And it's going to be one of these from the Case IH AFS Connect Steiger series, also by Carl Farms. Now, if you go into any of them, the main option you're going to need to pick is on the front options there. You're going to need the blade undermount. Right, now we've got that sorted. Let's get back to the mod. So this has got, now, I must admit, levelers, they're not exactly big. They're normally like 3 metre. This has got a 6.4 metre working width. It's huge, 22 grand. You then got the option of extension standard, top extension or side extension or both. You can then change the colour. You go for whichever one you want. Fair enough. If you look at the mounting bit on the back, that looks ace. I mean, it's huge. Don't get me wrong, it's huge, but that looks awesome. Now, obviously once you've got your tractor, there we are, rather than going into the pause menu, obviously you come up to it. I mean, this is a big tractor anyway. It is. And look at it on the front. It's massive. Oh, I love it, love it. Now there's a few options that you can do with it. So we'll spin it around the front like that. There we are. So if we do LB and right stick left and right, it's interesting, doesn't seem to be doing anything. Alright, fair enough. LB and right stick up and down, moves it up and down. That's a nice motion on that, to be fair. Tilts up like that. You can tilt it down, it goes quite far as well. You know, lift your tractor up. Oh, you could, saying that, you could lift it up. Oh no, I need to go and fix the wheel or fix the track or something like that. Yeah, a bit of immersion for you. So we'll put that back down. There we are, like that. There we are, that's better. Then we do RB and right stick left and right. It says open front loader tool, but it's actually tilt it. Fair enough. And RB and right stick up and down tilts it as well. Interesting, although that's... What's it? Why? That's tilting it left and right. Okay, what about up and down? Nothing seems to be happening up and down. Alright, fair enough. But that being said, I mean, oh, this is what's going up and down. It's the support legs at the back. So if we then do that... That's support legs. Support legs on a front... Well, not a front load, it's a... No, telehandler, silage leveler, that's the word for it. It's got support legs on it. I mean, to be fair, it is huge. So if you wanted to lower them down like that and then disconnect it, there we are, and it's sort of standing up properly. Oh, that is massive, but brilliant at the same time. Love it. Right, next up is the CNH 12 row folding corn head pack. This is by Jolly Farms Modding, 6.83 megabyte on the download. And as you can imagine, you're going to find these under corn headers. So we got this one, the Case IH version, 9 meter working width, 6 mile an hour working speed, 112,700 to buy. It does look good though. All right, you've got a Case IH harvester. This will fit on it front nicely. But if you don't fancy that one and you've got a New Holland version, you go for this one, the 980 CF 1230. Again, 9 meter working width, 6 mile an hour working speed, 112 grand again. So there is no option on either of them. So it's basically a Case IH or a New Holland. But if you're not too fussed about things matching up, just chuck it on the front of the Reaper. Why not? But that being said, it unfolds nice. And then we get to the end, those central parts, they fold out underneath it. Oh, that's awesome. And next up is the Lizard Combi Plus. This is by JM Garcia, 18.01 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it under cultivators. Now, the plus in the name really is in the name. It's big and extra. And what it means by plus is you need something big to pull it. 500 horsepower requirements. Wow, I mean, it's only got 5 meter working width. That's a lot. That really is a lot. 11 mile an hour working speed, 39,990 to buy. So basically 40 grand. You then got the option of BKT, Michelin, Trelleborg, Vredestein, and then back to BKT. There is some that a couple of different versions on the go. I mean, carbo bib, heavy duty. Yeah, I mean, if it requires 500 horsepower, you're going to need something heavy duty on that. So we've got front rollers, smooth, angular, curved, or back to smooth. They've got discs, so smooth, serrated. So they're ones, oh, they're in the back there, fair enough, or smooth. You then got rear rollers, smooth, angular, curved, or back to smooth. Then this is the interesting thing. This is the Combi Plus version of it. So you've got plough and cultivator on its own, or plough and cultivator. So if you wanted to plough and cultivate at the same time, that's the impression I'm getting from all this. Yeah, all right, fair enough. Change the chassis colour. Oh, let's go for that. Metallic red. Yes. Oh, excellent. Colour again. We'll go with something different, something bright that stands out. So, oh, that's ace. Then go colour of the hydraulics. So we'll go over blue so we can see him. There you are, does all those bits. And then we've got the colour of the rollers. We'll go with purple. Why not? Just those bits. And then we've got the rim colours at the end. It's obviously going to do your rims. That being said, though, I mean, that needs a lot of horsepower. You're going to need a big tractor. So we go from something needing huge horsepower to something needing not a lot. Oh, so this is the Passenger Servo 25 pack. This is by Agrar Design Austria, 16.16 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it under ploughs. Now, it's called a pack, but there's only one to it. All right, fair enough. So we've got this, the Servo 25.3, 90 horsepower requirement for my tractor, 1.2 meter working width, 7 mile an hour working speed, 13.5 grand to buy. You can then change the frame up to the force, that puts up to a 1.6 or a 1.2. All right, fair enough. You then got wheel brands, Passenger, BKT, or Passenger. I mean, you got that there. You can have wide tyres on it if you want. All right, fair enough. Weight set balls, yes or no. Then you've got skimmers, V1 or nothing. Disc coulter, you've got smooth, serrated or smooth. Then you've got insert plate, yes or no. Puts those on there. String rail, yes or no. Zoom in, actually. Hey, I just puts those little bits on the edge. Oh, that's interesting. Fair enough. And then you've got design, you've got yellow, or yellow 2, or yellow. I mean, yeah, it's only 1.6, but that looks ace. You can see the shine off those plough blades. Oh, very nice. Right, next up is the Kuhn GMD Compact F Pack. This is by Agrar Design Austria, 16.79 megabyte on the download. As you can imagine, you're going to find these under mowers. So we've got this one here, the GMD 2721 F Compact. 32 horsepower requirement for me tractor, 2.7 meter working width, 13 mile an hour working speed, 12 grand to buy. Now, obviously, it's a front mower, so you probably have something on the back as well. Unless you've got like if you had this on the front, like a forage wagon on the back, sort of mow and collect as you go. All right, fair enough. Lower link balls, yes or no. You can change the main colour, white or grey. Oh, that being said, that looks all right in grey, I must admit. Now, obviously, this is a pack, so there's more than just the one. And we've got this one, a slightly bigger one. It's got 43 horsepower requirement, 3.1 metre working width on this one. Again, 13 mile an hour and 14 grand to buy. Same options on link balls. And then the colour is white or grey. I like that. I mean, obviously the white is really bright, but the grey looks ace. Oh, very nice. Well, the last mod for the day is the Massey Ferguson S Series. This is by VR Power Bauer Simon Paul, 56.08 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find him in medium and small tractors because there's 4 to this pack. And we got these 4 here. So we start off with the MF5S, the 6S, 7, and then the 8S. Now, they've all pretty much got the same options apart from the engine output. So the 5S is going to do 105 to 145, the 6S 135 to 180, the 7S 155 to 210, and then the 8S 205 to 305. So we're going to have a look at that one because there is one option that the 5S doesn't have. So we got the old engine output, so all the way up to 305 for this one, was it? There you are, fair enough. Then you got Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, Mitas, BKT, Vredestein, Nokian, and then back to Trelleborg. Obviously, you got your usual shenanigans on the go there. We've got, wide tyres too, that's all right. You then got Design Standard, Anniversary. That's not even a word. Anniversary Edition or Standard, but that looks ace, or like that. Monitor, yes, no, fair enough. Mirror, front and back, or nothing. Got a US version, yes or no, or it basically puts the warning triangle on the back. You then got front loader attacher, so you got no, quickie, hour, and then nothing. You got the main colour. Oh, match it up with the anniversary edition. That is all right. Obviously, rim colour is going to be the rims. Yeah, that is ace. I mean, there is one on here that's got an option for extra work lights, actually. And we've got your roof set up on this one. It's got standard and GPS, panorama, or back to standard. Interesting. I mean, this one's got interior setup as well. Essential panorama, efficient, or exclusive, or back to essential. And then we'll come down to beacon lights, left and right. And we've got additional lights, yes, puts those on the front, or no. So apart from those options, they're all the same. But that being said, though, I mean, if you're into your Massey Fergusons, this could be the pack for you. Right, we've also got a new map as well. So this is Schwadeheim. This is by DS Power, 213.86 megabyte on the download. So that's your mods done for you. Why not hit that join button? Come join us on Andy's Farm. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It's muchly appreciated. But for me, that's it for today. And I'll see you in the next one.